Hey guys, you ever hear about Live for Love TV? I want you to like, share and subscribe. Check it out, it's a bomb.
Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Today's the 27th day, the 11th month of the 22nd year inside the 21st century. I hope everyone's doing extremely well out there. That's a beautiful day today, this morning. Just thought I'd share a little bit with you. I'm having to go into the shade because it's so bright. But anyway, wherever you are in the world, I know it's still a beautiful day because the real beauty comes from within. It's not always from without, yeah? So I hope you're enjoying yourself, whether it's the morning, the afternoon, whatever it is. Now, this video is a little bit different than my other videos because I'm going to actually ask all the people who see this video, regardless of whether you're a subscriber, somebody passing through, or you see this in many, many moons from now, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, a very big favor. And I'm really hoping you'll be able to do it for me. I know some of you will be able to do it for me. And I'm asking you if you would please do something to express yourself. Do something to express yourself. Maybe set up a YouTube channel of your own. Put out a social media platform of your own. If you're making music, put that music out. If you're, an artist, like you like to do paintings and drawings, let people see those drawings. There's so many things that you possibly can do. If you're going to start a business, start that business. Whatever it is, I want you to do me this favor. I'm not begging, I'm imploring you, just express yourself, because life is about relationships. Our relationships come and go, and we're here for a finite matter of time, yeah? So we're not going to be here forever. But life is about relationships and how you relate person to person. Sometimes how you relate to the universe, how you relate to the country that you live, how you relate to your culture, how you relate to animals, how you relate to everything. It's all about relationships, how you relate to one thing to another. And it's hard to relate to people if they don't express themselves. You may know people, but because they've never expressed themselves, you see them, should I say, they never express themselves, you really never get to know them. And I know coming out and expressing yourself and sometimes giving your views and your opinions going to put you from the dark to the light, and it's going to be people going to start criticizing you and saying, who do you think you are, and everything you're saying is rubbish, and this will come, but you need to overcome that and oversee that and realize that I, as one individual, want to hear from you. And there's many, many more people like me around the planet. Out of the 8 billion people on the planet, we need, not only want, we need to hear from you. I don't care about what people think about you, about how you look, how you dress, or whatever they think, or your vernacular or how you speak is not the greatest. Don't worry about that. I want to hear from you. Yeah? And if you put something out on some platform, I may never get to see it. Yeah? But I may get to see it. But if you don't put anything out, I definitely will never get to hear from you. So put something out, yeah? And I started on YouTube, and I was poor when I started, and I'm probably still poor at YouTube right now. But it doesn't concern me. That doesn't concern me. I know that I'm expressing myself in my videos the way I am. Maybe people who have known me for 20, 30, 40, 50 years didn't know things about me that they now know about me. Yeah, because life moves so fast. Sometimes we don't get a chance to express ourselves to the people closest to us, so that people don't know, or maybe the relationship is not so that those things come out, or that you can be totally honest with people. That can happen. But for whatever the reason, we all need to express ourselves. And the more of us that express ourselves, the more interesting we become to one another. And I don't care if you think you don't have stories to tell. I spoke to a brethren yesterday. You'll know who he is. He's a school friend. I've known him from when I was knee high, as they say. And we were speaking. He was telling me a story. And I thought to myself, you need to put your channel out, brother. You got some stories that that I don't know will electrify people all over the place. And I know you probably say these things to your friends and people. But you need to put this out on a wider scale, because there's people who will never ever meet you, yeah, who can get something from what you're saying. I read a lot of books, and I've read a lot of books for years, and sometimes I'd go and see the author because he'd have a book signing. And I'd go to the place where the author that I've read the book is, and I'd take a look at him and I'd think, boy, if you never wrote a book, I'd never meet you. Because the environment and the kind of person I am and the way I roll and the way that person looks and the way they roll, there's no way we're going to come into the same environment. It's impossible. But because he or she decided to put pen, to paper and express themselves, I was able to read that book and then get to be in the same place as that person and hear the person talk one-on-one, which I found amazing then and I find it amazing now. So that there's people who can listen to me, they'll never get to meet me. The environment I'm in or the place I'm in the world, our paths will never cross. But to some small degree, by me putting out videos and me expressing myself, I'm able to reach those people. And believe it or not, I can kind of feel you, even though you're not, even though I can't see you or don't know who you are, what you look like. I can feel you. If I couldn't feel you, I couldn't speak to this camera. If I couldn't feel you, I couldn't express myself. And this is what people have to do. And this is why I say, I don't care if you're not the best singer in the world, you can still express yourself if you are a singer. And there are different ways to express yourself. Michael Jackson expressed himself the way he expressed himself, but he had no more right to express himself than anybody else. If that person wants to also be a singer, nobody has any more right than anybody else. I have no more right, and the funny thing is, I may say the same thing as somebody else. Because of my accent, the way I look and the way I come across, people will listen to me, but they won't listen to the other person because he doesn't look like the way they want him to look, and vice versa. So that's why you need to come out and express yourself, because the message, whatever it is that you have, whatever expression you want to give, has to go out. It's imperative. The universe is imploring you. You know it is, because while you're listening to me, you're thinking about it. Put it out. Accept the critics. Accept the naysayers. Because that's what's stopping you. Accept the people. Maybe you're a heavy critic of people as well. Yeah. So you know what you've done is going to come back at you, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it really, in the long and short of it, it means nothing. You could do a video, could be or anything you want to do, and it could be the greatest thing in the world for somebody, and that very second you drop down and you don't even get to see the video. So just do it. Express yourself, because once it's done, it's out there. And even if like I've done some videos and I would like to go back and maybe say, oh, maybe that's a little bit wrong, or maybe I don't have that 100%. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if the subject matter comes, you can re-correct it later on. But you have to put things out. Nothing is stagnant in the universe. So don't say the thing has to be perfect before you put it out. The record has to be perfect. The painting has to be, that's ridiculous. You will improve as time goes on, and every stroke of your brush will get better and better and better. The more you do those paintings, the more you put them out, and the more you look at them back and say, oh, this is not quite how I wanted it to be. That will give you a correction, and that's where you get to become a master of whatever it is that you do. So please, I'm imploring you today, male, female, young and old, express yourself whatever way you feel. I'm just talking about these kind of social media stuff, because that's what I'm doing now. But there's so many other ways to express yourself. Like I said, put your business out, man. Do your business. Just by having a business, you're going to meet some people that you never knew existed, and they never knew you existed until you started your business. So put it out, do it. Get to know people, get to relate with people, and it's what we all need. There's not too many people on YouTube. Don't believe that. There's just people you don't want to listen to. That's why you think there's too many. But there's not too many people, and you add in one more. If people don't want to listen to you, they won't listen to you, and if they do, they will. So take care. See you soon. Live for Love TV.
One step more, one step more, one step more, one step more until you reach your goal.